Are you looking to create more confident, self-sufficient employees? Chances are there might be one thing that you're doing and one thing that you're not doing that could be preventing you from having more of those type of people on your team. This is something that I actually discovered through fatherhood, and it actually changed the way that I approach my relationships with everyone, from my family to my clients to my team members. I'm Thomas Edwards, creator and author of The One-Up Effect, helping top performers who have families have fun becoming their most complete self through purpose, play, passion, and performance. In this video today, I'm going to share with you the one thing you should be doing more and the one thing you should be doing less to create more confident, happy, and self-sufficient employees. Oftentimes we see experts and advice out there talking about the importance of praising employees because they need the self-esteem, they need the confidence to be able to be more productive and validated in the work that they're doing. And while that is true, I want to talk about a different perspective on this and the potential consequences of constantly praising your employees. As a dad to a 4-year-old kid, I learned this firsthand and almost every single day. You know, when you're a kid, you do seek validation, from the outside world, oftentimes to make sure that you're safe and you're loved and you're acknowledged. You want to be seen and you want to be heard. And oftentimes my daughter will do something that will, she wants that validation, from me, and I'm willing to give it to her. But I'm also willing to allow her to have her moment. If she is constantly seeking validation from me, what it does is creates this dynamic that she does, behavior repeatedly to seek external validation from me, and then the responsibility is on me to consistently validate her. That can create a dependent dynamic that eventually can become really unhealthy. Long term, while it might give her some confidence and some self-esteem, it also creates reliance on me to validate what she's doing and ultimately validate her existence, which, like I said before, you do need a little bit of that. But ultimately, I want her to be self-sufficient. I want her to be proud of the work that she does because she's proud of it, not because it makes me feel proud. Instead of praising her for the things that she's done, which actually reinforces that need for external validation, I instead shifted to words of encouragement because I want the experience of what she accomplishes to be about her, not about me and how I feel about it. And so instead of saying, hey, I'm so proud of you, but I'm once again making it about me, I make it about her by saying, wow, you must be really proud of yourself. And of course she is. But by making it about her, she has a moment to actually acknowledge and be within herself to be proud of that. And by reinforcing that, she starts to not need so much validation from me. She starts to source her own internal validation. So what does this have to do with the workplace? Well, the same dynamic can actually take place if we're constantly praising our employees. Sure, they'll get the self-esteem boost and the confidence boost to continue to show up and do the repeated things to get that validation, which, of course, this is the primary objective of any employer. But long term, it does create an unhealthy dynamic where they become dependent on that validation. And God forbid you're not available to provide that validation. It actually starts to create some self-doubt. And then that can reinforce to lower self-esteem, lower confidence, and eventually lower productivity. And so when you shift from a praise to an encouragement dynamic, what you're doing is you're allowing the experience to be about them and how they're feeling about the work that they're doing. And when they're able to feel that sense of internal validation, the sense of internal pride, it empowers them to be more self-sufficient, to go off and do things more independently. So they don't need to get the validation from other people for what they're doing. They already feel validated in what they're doing, which actually increases and maintains high level of self-esteem, high levels of confidence, but most importantly for the long-term production and sustainability of businesses, high levels of self-sufficiency. So this is what I think. Comment below, let me know what you think. Do you often praise your employees to motivate them to do more? Or do you feel like encouragement could actually create more self-sufficiency within the workplace? And how do you feel about this even as if you're a parent out there? How do you feel about this dynamic between praise and encouragement? Are you seeing the difference between how our kids can be validated and how that can lead to a long-term dynamic about when they go out into the real world, how they seek validation, whether it's internally or externally. Comment below, let me know what you think about all this. Please like, subscribe, hit that bell, get notified when we put out videos, which happen almost every single day. And if you found this video interesting or inspiring, please share this with someone who might find this interesting or inspiring too. I'd love to hear what they have to say and get them in on the conversation. And if you want to learn the exact process and science behind leveling up your health, wealth, self, marriage, family, business, have fun, and not have to worry about sacrificing personal happiness or professional ambition, you can go to thomasedwardsjr.com. Once again, this is Thomas Edwards reminding you to make life a game that you can win and have fun playing. Until next time, I'll see you around.